Okay, hi everyone. My name is Dan, and I'm here for Piedmont Ecovillage. I haven't spoken to this many people since my last day of teaching fifth graders, so hopefully you'll all be better behaved than fifth graders on their last day of school. I just go through. Okay. All right, so a lot of the things Lisa has already spoken about apply to us at Piedmont Ecovillage. We have a vision, and our vision has three pillars. To create a diverse co-housing community which fosters social interaction, integrates sustainable practices, and serves to educate and to inspire others. So the first pillar in that is community, and here's the kind of people I think we are. We're very interested and very committed to the environment. We want to build a simple and comfortable lifestyle in a rural setting, just the same way that Jubilee is talking about a rural setting. We're shooting for that as well. We're invested as well as everybody here who's interested in co-housing in a strong sense of community. Even though we're rural, that doesn't make it doesn't mean anything different. We are hoping to be a diverse, intergenerational, and family-oriented group. Again, like co-housing, and I think we're maybe a little off the mainstream, but not too far off the mainstream, nothing too weird. Okay, so sustainability is our second pillar, and why an eco-village? Well, again, one of those things that most of us share here that are interested in being good community members. We want to be good community members for our entire planet. We're concerned about reducing our carbon footprint, and we intend to use as many practices and design elements as possible to make that happen so we can kind of get off of the fossil fuel kick. The third pillar is education. And to the end of helping out our fellow human beings, we are becoming a nonprofit, a 501c3 nonprofit. And hopefully, once we get this thing built, we can serve as a model to everyone else for the sustainable building practices and living practices that we plan to be doing. And then hopefully we can use our common house and facilities to set up some learning programs to help other people kind of catch the bug too and learn how to make this thing happen. So how are we going to make this happen? Well, a lot of the similarities that we've been hearing about today already kind of fit in with us too. Our goal is to hit somewhere around 20 households, somewhere around 20 acres. Obviously we don't have land yet, so that's why I'm saying somewhat. But we do have a plot of land that we're kind of getting interested in out in Powhatan. So who knows whether that's going to happen, but I think we're starting to get to that visioning phase now where we can see different possibilities out there and maybe see how we're going to live in them. Our current paid membership, we've got 7 households. We're very dedicated 7 households. We've been meeting all the time, and I think we've got some really good momentum going. And again, our final numbers as far as households and land size to be determined as we go here. So what will it look like? A lot of the same buzzwords that we've heard already. Clustered homes. I know Lisa just said clustered homes. I was all ticking off all these things that Lisa was saying. Like, I'm going to say that too. Clustered homes to simplify our interaction among our neighbors. We're going to have lots of different types of homes. At least we're hoping for zoning permitting. From tiny homes to homes that are a little bit bigger, maybe up to 1,000, 1,500 square feet, something like that, depending on our desires and again, depending on the zoning where we end up. A lot of different energy sources. We're not going to force anybody to be off-grid. Of course, that would be really nice if we could pull that off, but we're not going to be really strict about that kind of thing. But we do really want to be able to use passive design, all that kind of stuff to make our footprint as small as possible. We're going to be creating gardens. We have a couple of permaculture experts, gurus, in our group, and they're going to be helping us grow as much food as we can based on a permaculture model. And again, just the same old co-housing thing about having pedestrian streets, lots of shared space, parking of the cars on the periphery, that kind of thing. And of course, we're going to have a common house, just like all co-housing groups should. Location, like I said, we have not acquired any property at this point, although we do have our eye on one piece of property that looks pretty cool. We do hope to be maybe around Powhatan. For a number of reasons, we got a little interest in Powhatan, but just a county around Richmond. And most of all, we want to be able to be close enough to get to our jobs, to do healthcare, you know, whatever healthcare and shopping and stuff that we need to do. I didn't really talk about shared resources like shared vehicles and things like that, but we have been talking about that kind of thing too. So those commutes should be a little bit easier on the planet. Almost done. How can I participate? How can you participate? Obviously, talk to us now. We do have a website, piedmonteCovillage.org, and then we also are pretty active on Meetup. We have a general meeting every month, second Saturday of every month, pretty much all the time at Midlothian Library. But yeah, please talk to us now. We've got business cards and all that fun stuff. And thank you. Did I do it? 5 minutes? All right.